Just want to thank everybody. I would like to thank everybody for coming to share these two special So, me and my sister would like to thank everybody for coming today to share in this event. You know, these special people who are for our lives, obviously, have made everybody's life better for those who share all the memories and years across many years now.
Yes, thank you. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for helping us keep it a surprise. It was phenomenal. You were all a bunch of sneaky. Thank you. Thank you especially my aunts, Aunt Roseanne and Aunt Joanne, really helped with this, and Aunt Roseanne made the bookmarks. And thank you to Linda for all your help on getting all the work people organized, and thank you for everybody for keeping it all quiet.
Okay, so with that, we put together some little synopsis. Might have a little bit of embellishment in it, but we did the best we could with the facts that we had. With Dad was born in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, somewhere around 1943. This is Alex Brechniak, joining his older sister Holly, completing their family.
Oh my God!
So, given money that was scarce back then during Dad's childhood days, he got to wear exclusive one-of-a-kind Sam Smrechniak designer ties to school. His granddaughter Danielle seemed to have inherited the same creativity and eye for fashion, and he was the first grandmother that would be hitting stores in 2009. One of the most notable occurrences that we've always heard about growing up, from Dad's early years was when he was nearly the partner of singer Barry Manilow, known in those days as Barry Pincus, until Dad called him into changing his name into something a little less geeky. However, Dad ultimately gave up his singing career to pursue his interest in a little-known back then fledgling industry. You may have heard of these things called computers. These would eventually serve to save him from being sent to Vietnam when he was drafted into the Army. Dad found the Army to be quite grueling, and the enemy proved just as determined and ruthless as the Viet Cong. Today, not much is left to reflect those brutal conflicts up in the snowy hills of Alaska. Up past destruction used by the enemy. But we have managed to retrieve a piece of live ammunition from that period. Going back to computers for a minute now, even if you have heard of them, these weren't Dell or Mac portals into the sum of mankind's knowledge they are today. Everyone has probably seen the Flintstones, right? Well, if you remember their stone chisel tablets, Dad's first computers weren't far removed from them. He basically programmed without a screen, which the output of their data on these little things called punch cards. We actually dug up a relic of those days. I was also buried Jimmy Hopper very close by.
Wow.
We will soon see how the use of these odd artifacts soon led him on a collision course for his destiny, one which would lead to 38 years of marriage. Not heard of, took today a successful 46-year career at the same institution, and uncountable great memories along the way.
Meanwhile, Mom was first born to Rose and Arnold Spatt on December 10, 1948. Here is a picture of her in those days. Similar to Dad's family, there wasn't a lot of money to go around for many toys and dolls, so when Mom wanted a Dance With Me rag doll, her whole family put their tickets at a local carnival to try to get it, and they won. 50 years later, her kids did the same using modern technology called eBay and won her another one. Hopefully yours wasn't quite as scary. Speaking of eBay, you can really find a lot of things there, like this wash-o-matic washing machine similar to Mom loves washing her doll clothes. It's battery operated, pretty high tech for the 1950s.
Mom, you can't have that.
Forewarning of the importance of high-tech toys for certain sewing later in her life. As Mom got older, her taste evolved from toys to music. Jack Jones was a perennial favorite. Our whole family could recite each song word for word. Apparently, this is what it looked like. If you ask me, he bears a little bit of a resemblance to William Shatner. Sounds much better than Shatner's rendition of Mr. Tambourine Man, but maybe this was another reason why Mom later managed the sci-fi loving dad work so well. Mom started working at White Belt as a key punch clerk in the late 60s. This is where Mom... Walker. This is where Mom and Dad's paths intertwined. Dad was already working at White Belt, having started on December 26th. Walker. All right, what do you want from my life? 1961, after returning from the Army, Mom started noticing this handsome guy in the elevator we were talking about. After scoping out whether Mom really liked Dad through friends, he finally asked her out. Thus began a world where twins romance made blood. Dad tried to impress Mom by driving around in his first car, a Pontiac Tempest, sort of like this one. And despite driving her around in the Pontiac Tempest, Mom stayed in the middle. We were able to retrieve some information about one of their first dates where Dad took Mom on a driving lesson. We hear it went something like this.
So, have you ever driven a car before?
Sure.
Come on, I'll take you for a lesson.
Where's the brake again?
They rehearsed this. Oh my God.
Probably explains why Dad spent much more time in his driver's seat in the years to come. Dad and Mom were beginning their lives together. They got married, honeymooned in Bermuda, and rented their first apartment.
Oh, yeah.
This is their first apartment.
Oh.
And as Dad was helping nurture the growth of an infant industry, Mom left work attempting to get into her own.
Oh, let's see the pictures. Oh yeah, that's cute. Very cute.
Family life was filled with love and fun, special times of holidays, Sunday dinners with Mom's family, little Christmas celebrations with Dad's, milestones along the way as Mom finally did get that driver's license, and Dad gave an early induction into the Quarter Century Club at work, vacations to places like Hershey Park, Wild West City, Disney World, Niagara Falls, and close-knit company picnics filled the years. More friends, co-workers, and family members became a part of their lives.
Well, time flies, and now we're all here celebrating the special milestone of these two special people that have brought us all here together. Mom, Dad, here's to your 60th and 65th years in this world, blessing all our lives. Dad, to all your successes in your career, filled with great achievements that have always made your entire family. Love you, and look forward to all the memories and milestones there. Okay. Hold on. There's an excerpt from addendum from Grandma. Colette and John, you have been a joy from the very first. Hey, hurry up. You've been a joy from the very first day of wonderful daughter, mother, wife, and sister, friend. I love you so. Happy birthday, John. You have been more than a son to me. You are happiness to all of the family. You're also the best husband, father, and friend. I love you, Mom.
That's right, Rose.
We already did that.
Something is later. Wait a minute.
You're right, Rose. You're right. You're right. It's a beautiful